Okay, Sunday afternoon, we're getting ready for Baps. Pretty much got the car ready to go. We just gave it a maintenance, fixed up a couple of broken front wing mounts. Seth's here working hard. Chris is here. He's got his new new shirt on, new merch. And Mom's here. She brought us some ice for our cooler. We're just doing some stagger, checking things out. And we're off to Baps this afternoon. Little weather report. Currently clouds and sun with a chance of rain. That seems to be the forecast for every day of Speedweek. All right, so Mom's giving me a heck about last night. What was the question, Mom?
I wanted to know what happened last night. That you were in the B main.
And what did I say?
I had dirt in my eye.
That's true. I got dirt in my eyes. I need to get myself a full face helmet.
With tear-offs.
Tear-offs. I need some.
A good full face.
Yeah.
And a good full face.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'll get rid of these goggles I've been wearing.
You only have 3.
Oh, nobody misses anything on the 8 car. I'm just gonna say it.
What happened to the front wing?
Couldn't see the car in front of me.
That's only because we care.
That's right. Everybody cares, and I appreciate that. We're gonna do better.
We hope so.
We do. Hi, I'm Billy Dietrich, sprint car mechanic and driver. I've been around racing my whole life, and it's pretty much all I know. We created this channel to share the good and the bad and everything in between. Our crew might not be the most experienced or professional, but we get it done and we have a good time doing it. We'll show you what it's really like racing weekly at some of the best tracks in central Pennsylvania. I'm also going to share some sprint car tutorials, mechanics, parts, and whatever else I feel like. So like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy.
We're off to Baps. We got the whole crew back here. Dwight, Sethy, and Chris. And we're just all checking the weather for the whole week of Speed Week. Mainly today, but no day is looking especially amazing. What do you think, Bill?
Well, there's a lot of big, puffy, marshmallow-shaped clouds in the sky, and meteorologist Heather told me that means it's going to rain under them clouds.
Well, it just means that eventually those clouds, those clouds are full of water.
I think so. We're going to race tonight. That's what I think. On our way. It's going to be a good night. We're racing. Good night.
I mean, we're going to go to race either way, whether we're going to get everything in or not. I think that's the question. Because it looks like it's later tonight that it's going to rain. So, we'll see.
We're going to be good.
What do you think, Dwight?
Sure.
Typical Dwight answer.
All right, we're reminiscing here a little bit with Chris from back in the late 90s? Late 90s-ish. And he helped the fella, Scott, what was his last name?
Cahill.
Scott Cahill, and they had some non-down two gamblers. Anyway, we ended up buying him out. He quit racing. He had this sweet paint jobs on the cars. Tell us about the paint jobs.
Hand lettered, like flames and checkers, all hand painted, airbrushed. And I think it was Rich Miller was the guy that painted them, and he was talented.
So Scott quit racing. We bought him out in the business. And I know for sure Mike Dillman bought the one car, and I'm pretty sure he bought it because of the paint job, because they were awesome looking. Got the number on it and everything. So we're talking about old race cars, and Chris said their first car was a Shaw. They were made at Delaware?
I was just going to say Delaware.
I think they were made in Delaware. Doug Shaw was the guy that built them. He's since relocated to Florida. I think he still builds cars, but anyway. My first car was a Shaw. My dad bought a couple brand new Shaws, and I'm going to say 94. Into 94 probably. Think about this. Yeah, probably the winter of 94, January of 95. Then he got a ride, and then my first car that I ever drove was a Shaw. It was a 40 41-inch motor set back, double reversed arm, which was a thing back then. You know what else I remember about that car? It had a little plate on top of the hood, and there were like 8 buttons that held that plate on, and then the hood wrapped around the down tubes. There's probably another 8 buttons that held that part of the hood on.
Really?
And then the nose cone. But you couldn't take the hood off without pulling a little plate off. It's like 16 buttons to take the hood off. Was that how it was?
I don't remember that one being like that.
Yeah, so
Wow.
hoods were, I would say, not as aerodynamic as they are today. So that's what we're talking about. 97 was my first race. I crashed on the front stretch of Lincoln. Everybody was there to watch me too. Oh, we're coming to watch Bill's first race.
Like the world was watching.
Guess what? They got a good view. 2 records. We pitted in the infield back then in Lincoln. For those that don't know, we used to always pit in the infield. So they tow you right in the infield, and if you're in the grandstand, you could literally watch everything happen. They towed me right in. I got it fixed up for the BMA. I made like 2 laps pulling in. I was like scared. I was scared. Oh, what else to say? You guys ever scared?
Oh, about scared.
I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue what I was doing. My dad just threw me out there. No practice, nothing. Literally. Here. Put this suit on, go race. So that's what I did. I made like 2 laps in the heat race, and I hadn't gotten lapped yet. And I went into turn 3, and I really thought I was going fast, but I wasn't. And I got out of the gas, and the car like drove itself right up to the wall. And I was still like on the gas a little bit, and like hit the wall, and it climbed up on the wall. And both right side tires were on the wall, and the left sides were on the ground. And I rode it to the front stretch like that, and then it came off the wall and it sat there. Both right side tires were flat. W link was bent. I mean, I was probably going like, I don't know, 50 miles an hour. Oh, so embarrassing. Yep. What a mess. So dumb. How's it going, Nate?
It's the front car, Nate. It's going. It's not. Not really. Where's the front wing?
Well, I just missed an out of state sticker.
Never happened, man. Even my kids get older, like, oh, I want to drive one of those. I'm like, no, you're not.
We're out Lincoln, every car doesn't have a sticker on it.
No.
You've sponsored some questionable cars in the past.
What's in your mouth, Nate?
I don't know. Which one's the questionable car there?
Like substance.
I want to know the questionable car.
I don't need
You can't say that and not say it. Give me a number.
All right, we're Baps getting ready to go here. It's a hot one. It's hot. Really high humidity. Probably feels like about 100 degrees out here. Crew's just getting everything ready. Got the tire grooved up here. How hot is it, Chris?
Hot.
Hot?
Hotter than a 2-pecker billy goat.
In case you're wondering, he said 2-pecker. 2-pecker, that's more than one. That would be Nate's dream, to have 2-peckers. You hear me, Chris? That would be Nate's dream. Nate's over with Heather helping her with the merch. But driver's meeting's up next. We looked at the track a little bit. I'll walk up there in a couple minutes, take a look at it again. But
They better be there for the 4-wheeler meeting.
4-wheeler meeting?
4-wheeler meeting, right after driver's meeting.
Okay, Nate, you're on the clock. You better be there.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think is that Dalton over there?
here comes Dalton. Dalton said he said he wasn't coming, but he's here. He quits and gets fired at the same time. Here he comes. The one and the only Dalton. Hey, welcome to Baps. It's Jill. There he is.
I just had to come see you and Seth.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I didn't want to come, but I had to come see you guys.
There you go. Dalton made a special appearance just for us.
Yeah. How he's going up?
Yeah, now. See you guys
He's gonna
later.
go jump in the pool for that.
Yeah.
That would feel good right about now.
Yeah, it probably would. It would feel really good.
It looks a little wet, but I'm sure it ain't. All right, so we got a fan here. He's a quarter mid racer. Come on over here. So what's your name?
Mason,
And what are you racing?
quarter midgets.
Where at?
That's motorcycle.
How's that going?
Fine,
How's your dad doing racing?
fine. He just got first at Silver.
Oh, first. Oh,
No, I'm friends.
okay.
Friends.
Good.
His dad races 270s.
270?
270 micros.
Yep. That's cool. Well, you ready for tonight?
Yep.
Oh, it's hot.
It's very high. It feels like 100 degrees out.
I agree, it does. When's the next race?
The end of July.
Okay, how you gonna do?
Maybe gonna get first.
Maybe?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that. I like your plan there.
Okay.
Well, good luck. Give me 5. All right. Thanks for coming. All right, so the drivers' meeting's over. Typical Speedweek format. There's going to be 4 heat races tonight. Something different than we've done here. Well, we've done it before. It's been a while. Instead of doing time trials from the pit area, we're going to hot lap and go to the infield. Crews are going to go to the infield. When they push us out for hot laps, then we'll push off from the infield, do time trials, and go back to the infield. So we're just getting a little bit of a game plan together in case we need to make a couple changes to the car. Get haul stuff in on the four-wheeler. Yeah, I think I drew a 31, so I should be somewhere in the middle. They didn't have the lineups up yet as far as which groups. The Super Sportsman's the Super Sportsman's hot lap first, then we hot lap, then we time trial. So that's what's happening. I'm getting ready to do heat the motor and then get the night started.
We just got into the infield, so this is where we're gonna wait for Bill to come in, and then between hot laps and time trials, I guess the guys can work on the car or whatever. Right now we're just waiting to see where Bill pulls in.
Getting off, so we're making some adjustments there. The track's got a decent amount of moisture in it from Baps, so we're going to tune on it. We'll watch this next hot lap and get ready for time trials. That's all we can do. So make some adjustments here. Hopefully we can go the right way. We're about the 19th car out, so we're just past halfway. See what happens here.
Yeah, down there by the place, and I see you going.
Yeah, it's like overdrive. since I took the checker, I roll around just a lane higher, go way better.
You did okay though. You did good.
Is that what it is?
What is it, Corey?
56th in a second.
And how many do they take?
Time trials there, what we timed here? 24th.
Yes.
24th. 24th.
24th.
Or 6th in the 4th.
24th quick. I definitely feel like I left a lot on the table down 1 and 2. Everybody was trying to run low, and I don't know. I feel like I should have got in a little wider and followed it around. I did. So I probably left something right there. Oh well, that's the way it goes. We're just struggling with this time trial thing lately. I don't know why. We were doing decent earlier in the year, now we're just struggling. So
The Speedweek is cursed for us.
that's what it seems like does the last
It
couple
sure
of years.
freaking
The
does.
last couple of years it just blows when it comes to Speedway.
I don't know. It's like everything's going great, and then it's like.
We're gonna work on it.
I think you can definitely pass cars here.
Yeah.
You do it all the time.
We'll be alright. Just work on it here. We're gonna make a couple changes. We're gonna change gears, get a little more gear. We're gonna give it Hey! Whoever make sure, whoever check the lineup. Go check the lineup. Is it up on the board out front?
Right there.
Down go with.
So what are we doing out here?
I watched the first heat race, and I'm worried we're going to be too tight. The way the track's kind of working in. The bottom of the track is really wet. I feel like it's kind of like they're just now throwing all the wet dirt across the track, so guys are kind of tight. We're already a little on the snug side anyway. I feel like we're probably too snug to be back in traffic. Maybe a small adjustment, nothing major. We were on the short side of the stagger window where I want to be, so we're going an inch more.
Good job, babe.
It's all coming out the breather, but
That's how you call it.
oil.
Jeez.
I said the oil's all coming out the breather, but it's a power. Just stay in there.
Tired.
Just back qualified.
Yeah, but
You made it.
That's weird. That's strange.
it just did that when you pulled in here.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
That's a stinking face.
That's weird. You see all that oil?
It's almost like it's going back in the tank.
That's unusual.
But it did that last time.
So we're gonna fire it up and check the engine oil, Bill said. Because of this.
Wasn't any foam there. No. It's down probably to the sticker. I can see it returning. Like I can see it dumping back in. Yeah. Aaron's saying it might be some water in the oil, which causes it to push out, which might make sense too. I don't know what to do. I'm lowering oil pressure until I get to about 3,500 RPM. I'm throwing any oil pressure on until I get to about 3,500.
What are you thinking?
Well, the question is now, I mean, we're in the show, but do you run it, try and patch it, run it, or do you don't want to hurt nothing else, is my point.
Like the zero oil pressure idle.
Zero oil pressure idle is concerning to me. Take the green full in. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
What's your gut tell?
No, I mean oil pressure until I'm like 3,500 RPM.
You have oil pressure racing.
Racing I did, but when you fire it off, it's the same way.
It stays down.
It never moved until I got running.
Number 3. Racing out of Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, and the on-ramp mechanical services, Lily Stadium, CNC support services. Driver starting at row number 2.
Good luck out there. I'll wait to get a mark, but I'll ask right now. It's okay, brother.
Is it broken?
I hate that sound. Makes my hair stands up.
Does that bother anybody?
Doesn't make any sense to me.
So this only solves half the problem.
This might solve the oil pressure mystery, but I don't understand why the oil is coming out of the tank.
How would it make sense that both those things happen at the same time?
That's just it. I don't know.
It's really weird.
We put some duct tape, we put duct tape on the dash,
Tape it in.
shove it through the tape maybe. You know what I mean? Like hold it in place.
I got the gauge.
Pennsylvania.
like I was loose on the tires. Maybe the tire was low, I don't know. I mean, motor had oil pressure, which is good. I can see it smoking up there sitting there. Still shooting oil on it.
Oh yeah. That's new, right?
Yeah, but there's still a problem.
Something's going on.
Did it heat up a little bit?
It was like 220, 210, 220, which ain't bad.
I don't even know where you finished because my race pass isn't
17.
working. Oh, there you go. Where'd you even start?
20th to 17th. I was as high as 15th, but then I went high. I probably shouldn't have went high. I don't know. At that point in time, it didn't really matter because there was nothing. I couldn't pass anybody who advanced in spots, and it didn't pay any more money either. So you got to like 3 spots from where I was when I was first car lap down.
I mean, it makes sense.
And then the red came out, so I wasn't gonna like do something stupid. I had nothing to gain. So something's still funky with the motor. I don't know. Oil pressure was fine the whole time. But something else going on.
Because it's still spitting out oil.
I built my eyes. I don't know. Like it didn't feel terrible. Anyway, everybody did a good job. We were racing, and then we weren't racing. I called them if we were done, and then we changed oil pressure gauges. Now we're back to racing. California guys jumped in, gave us a hand here.
Sure did.
So anyway, we still got a problem here with the motor. So I don't know what's going on. We shouldn't be puking any oil out. I had oil pressure the whole race, so anyway. Thanks everybody for watching. I guess we'll change motors tomorrow and go to Lincoln if it don't rain. And on to the next race.